You know about? I want to start a series on here where I give certain artists that I like they flares. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. So starting that, I'm gonna start out with Drake. Yeah. The reason why I'm gonna do it is because right now we in a time where everybody on Drake's dick. You know what I'm talking about? Like everybody's dick riding Kendrick Lamar right now. But it's like you got people who know damn well that they been listening to Drake, ain't never stopped listening to Drake. That girls ain't never stopped listening to Drake. They mama ain't never stopped listening to Drake. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you got niggas who know damn well that they on the net, right? They talking shit about Drake immediately after they finna go listen to Drake, bro. On M's. Some motherfuckers, they be talking shit about Drake. And you can hear Drake playing on their TV in the background, goddamn. Like, nigga, is that Drake right there? Nigga, like, hold on, stop talking right now. That's Drake. Nigga, what? So, here's what I'm gonna say, bro. I'm for right. I ain't finna be dick riding nobody, you know what I'm talking about? Right is right, and wrong is wrong. And at the end of the day, that's how I'm rocking with this shit. Fuck the politics going on between them two. They both legends. But I'm here to talk about Drake. So with Drake, bro, the thing about Drake is, let's go all the way back to the beginning. The beginning for me. You know what I'm talking about? I'm speaking from my perspective. As soon as Drake came out, the music was a different experience for me. The nigga was singing and rapping. You know what I'm talking about? And he was good at both. Most people who sing and rap, you hear him leaning a little bit more towards one or the other. But not this nigga. This nigga was exceptionally skilled at both. And let's talk lyrics, nigga. Let's talk bars, nigga. Literally some of the hardest bars I've ever heard leave a motherfucker's pair of lips. You know what I'm talking about? He said shit that we all somehow knew we were thinking, but we either hadn't said out loud or hadn't never been put on a song. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that nigga had a way of wording things in a way that everybody knew as soon as they heard this shit, okay, that's true. That's true than a motherfucker. That's exactly what I've been thinking. But when he said it, it's like, damn, he actually said it. It's like this nigga was living in your mind. This nigga was in your head, nigga. That's cold, nigga. That's a new level, nigga. And I'm not saying nobody's ever done that before, but not to the level and consistency that he did. At least from my perspective. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, as soon as he came out, Thank Me Later, yeah, I'm not even gonna cap. I was one of them niggas that had that hoe. Like, the week it came out, my pops had got a hold to that hoe back then. We was buying CDs. Yeah, back then you had to go to the store and you had to buy the CD, you know what I'm talking about? They ain't just put the shit straight on the net like they do these days. I'm talking like 2010 or maybe even a little bit before, back in that era. So anyway, I get the album. I could not stop bumping that hoe. Front to back, side to side, up and down. Great piece of work, if you ask me. Even still to this day, if you want to talk singing or rapping, it don't matter. A wonderful piece of art, nigga. Even helped me understand how to articulate myself better whenever it came to writing music and shit. So, anyways. So, yeah. Straight out the gate, that nigga was the shit. Matter of fact, that was the only nigga in the game at the time, if you ask me, that was fucking with Wayne. Yeah. And what's so cold about it is, bro, Wayne brought this nigga in the game. If my understanding is correct, Wayne brought this nigga into the game. You know what I'm talking about? Wayne is the reason why this nigga was brought to our eyes. So, hey, at the time, like before that nigga came along, Wayne, that's a whole nother video in itself. But to say the least, Wayne was one of the only artists that I was listening to that nobody else introduced me to. Everybody else, like Pac and all the old school shit I was bumping, that shit came from my parents, bro. But moving on, now, so from this point going forward, this nigga's in my daily rotations. When that nigga drops something, I got that whole automatically. He's on my radar. You know what I'm talking about? Right? So now, we in 2013 and shit. Niggas still coming out with heat. Niggas still dropping albums. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm in middle school. I'm in the 8th grade, you know what I'm talking about? A lot of that nigga shit got me through alternative school. You feel me? It was a dark time for me. Not just because of the alternative school, but just there's a lot of shit going on in my life at the time. That nigga helped get me through that. Yeah. That nigga helped get me through that, bro. A lot of shit that was going on that was negative in a nigga life, you know what I'm talking about? That nigga helped get me through that. Right? With all the, you know, and then fast forward a little bit, you know what I'm talking about? Now I'm in high school. This nigga start dropping shit like, how about now? Yeah, I know you know it, bitch. Yeah, you had a radio, bitch. You had to go places. You ain't got no choice but to know about the shit. How about now? Heat of the moment. Yeah. Yeah, y'all already know what time it is. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. The motherfucking worst behaviors and motherfucking come through and yeah, we was bumping that, nigga. I'm not trying to influence nobody to sin or nothing like that, but nigga, you know how much pussy I got off come through, nigga? Do you know? No, you don't know. You wasn't there. But nigga, I know. Nigga, Drake was in the background of so many motherfuckers who was sneaker knocking. It wasn't even funny, nigga. Drake was down there, the new R. Kelly in this motherfucker. Everybody fucking to him. You want something slow and smooth to put on? To motherfucking get intimate? that was the nigga to go to. That was my go-to nigga shit to put on, music wise. Stop playing with Drake, bro. I mean, I'm not, I don't know what's going on in that nigga personal life. But all I know is, nigga, let's not act like the nigga ain't a legend. It wasn't until he started putting out shit trying to be gangster that I didn't stop fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? That's whenever I had enough. I'm like, alright, the Drake era is over for me. I'm not cool with all this trying to be gangster shit. But from there, yeah. From there back, that nigga was on his shit.